YouTube, this is Southern Prepper One. I'm going to do a video to follow up on the cannery. I've had so many PMs about, hey, what do I need? People are still leery, and I can tell it by their emails they're giving me. So I want to make it so easy. I'm pushing the cannery because the food is excellent and it's so cheap. It's at cost. So no one is really trying to take our money. They're trying to offer us a service at cost. So that's why I'm pushing it. This is no private company. I am not a Mormon, but I appreciate their support of the prepper community. So I've had so many emails. People are still scared. So this is what you're going to need to know. You're going to need a phone. You're going to need to know their number, and you're going to call them. And this is the conversation. The people I've dealt with have been so nice. They're going to just ask you, they might ask you if you're a Mormon, if that cannery does not accept Mormons. Now, if they don't accept Mormons, they might hook you up. Ask them. Say, is there a way I could get hooked up with a local Mormon? And guess what? They will probably say, yes, we can do that for you. And they'll get you in contact with a local Mormon. Do not feel like they're going to push their religion on you. I've down there many times, and they've never pushed religion on me. What they're pushing in is a cheap product and an inexpensive product. So that's all they're going to push. They're going to push preparedness. No religion has ever been spoken. So do not feel scared. If you are a non-religious person, you're going to have a fine time. Actually, you're going to have fun. You're going to enjoy it. So call them, and they're going to set an appointment. The best thing to do, if you're going to go down and can, is to bring 4 or 5 or 6 people with you. It makes it very quick. You all will have like a little station, and it'll be an assembly line. You'll do it very quickly. We did over 1,200 cans in less than 3 hours, but we had 6 or 7 people working. It was fun, enjoyable. We all got a huge amount of food at a reasonable price. So you'll need your phone, and you'll need an appointment to can. Let's say you're an individual and you can't go and can. That's fine. Call them up and say you're not going to can, but you'd like to come by and buy some products from them. And they're going to say fine. You can go in there and you can buy all the bulk food. There will be a room, and it'll have everything you think of on the list. Sugar, flour, all kinds of beans, all kinds of food. You can go and just buy the food still in the bulk bag and take it home and then use 5-gallon buckets and Mylar. Or you can buy products from them already canned. They sell some products already canned at a cannery. Not at that cannery, but it's usually done at another cannery. Wheat, oats, pinto beans, and rice. That can be just purchased. You can walk in there and walk out in 10 minutes with all of that product in number 10 cans in nice boxes, and you don't have to work for it. And it's just a tad more expensive. I mean, it's probably 15 to 20 cents per can more expensive than if you canned it. So it's cheap. So that is an option for you. It's also an option when you go down there to buy the 4 main ingredients they have already canned and spend the 15 or 20 cents more per can and use your time to can items that they don't sell other than the bulk bags, or you have to can it. So you can use your time wisely and get more product. So you're going to go there. They're going to explain everything. I showed you the canner. The canner is so easy. East Coast Patriot worked that 3 hours with us, but he didn't work that station of the canner, so he didn't know how to do it. And did you see in 5 seconds he put the can on? I instructed him to keep his fingers away from that one part and push it to the left, or excuse me, push it to the right, and the cannery will can it, and then it will stop. It is so easy. He did it. He had no instruction other than the 3 seconds I gave him on the video. So it's so easy to do. So you're basically going to get a can like this. You're going to pour your product in. Somebody's going to throw one of the oxygen absorbers on top. Another person's going to take the metal can and just put it on top, slide it on the stainless steel table. Another person will grab it, put it on the canner, push it to the right. It will turn, it will can. He'll pass it down to the next guy, which will then put it in a box. You get 6 cans in a box, and you get 2 lids per box, and you get the box, and that's included in the price of the can. So when you're looking at that, don't add the price of a lid and the can. It all comes that price in that price list. So that's the price you pay for everything. So it's very affordable. I hope I've answered all these questions. Do not be scared. Do not be intimidated. The thing you're going to need to do is call, find a cannery. Like I said, if you're just 1 or 2 people and you don't have the time or you don't have the energy to can, go in there and buy the products. let's say a group has gone in there before you and they've canned some extra products, because that's what will happen. Let's say you want 4 cans and they bring a bag of apples out and it cans up to be 6 cans. You take your 4 cans, you leave the 2 cans there with them, they'll put it on the shelf. So if somebody walks in the door and wants 1 can of apples, they're going to get your apples. So you're doing a service to that person, because sometimes elderly people come in there that would like some product, and elderly people can't stand around for 3 hours and can. So you're doing a service. If you leave a few cans left, someone's going to use that. Someone's going to buy it at that price. So it's good for everyone. So don't be intimidated. Don't be scared. I hope this answered a lot of the PMs I got. If you have a specific PM, keep sending me. But this should address about 50 of them that I've gotten. A lot easier than typing to the individuals. I'm sorry I'm doing it this way, but if you've asked the question, there's probably 3 or 4 other people that have the same question but just don't want to answer or ask it. Thanks for watching.